Once you have mastered using objects to help you to count two numbers together, so I've got my 4 and my 5, I've got my 4 objects and my 5 objects, and I've added them together, I've counted them all together to find my total. Once you're able to do that really securely, then we're going to move on using the dot method. So we're going to push our objects to the side. We don't need those anymore. And we're going to get out, I'm going to use my whiteboard. You might use some paper or a chalkboard, it's totally up to you. So I'm going to choose two numbers to add together. I've got my 2 and my 3. 2, I'm going to use my add symbol. 2 add 3 equals. So I need to find my total. What I'm going to do now, rather than using objects to make my 2, because I can already do that now, it's a bit too simple, I'm going to draw some dots to represent the 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. And can you see how I draw them really neatly on my board underneath each other? And the same goes here. 1, 2, 3. So I've got my 2 dots and I've got my 3 dots. And it's exactly the same as what we did when we used the objects. All we need to do is count up the total number of dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I know that my total is 5. 2 add 3 all together equals 5. Let's try it again. Let's do 4 add 3. 4 add 3 equals. So I'm going to draw my dots, I'm going to do them really neatly. I'm not going to do them all over the place like that because that's not going to help me. I keep my maths really nice and neat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count them up all together to find my total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know that 4 add 3 equals 7. 4 add 3 equals 7. Brilliant. Okay. Once you've mastered that, you can move on. Let's do 3 add 2. You can move on to counting on from the number you've already got there. So this number sentence says 3 add 2 equals. I'm not going to draw my 3 dots now because I can hold that number in my head, but I am going to draw my 2 dots to help me. So this time I'm going to be counting on from my 3. So I'm starting with 3, I'm going to put that in my head, 3. Now I'm counting on to add 2 more on. So I'm going to go 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So I know that 3 add 2 equals 5. 3 add 2 equals 5. I could even do that with adding 3 numbers together. So let's have the number 1, add 3, add 2. I wonder if I could fit that on my whiteboard. 1, add 3, add 2 equals. I can hold the 1 in my head, so I'm not going to do 1 dot. I am going to do 3 dots, 2, 3. I am going to do 2 dots, 1, 2. So this time I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 add 3 add 2 all together equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.